today, and I'm not sure if I'm going into labor or not. I'm probably not, because as of for the past hour or so, or almost, yeah, about an hour or so, I've been doing okay. Almost 2 hours actually. So this morning, well, let's just start with last night first of all, and the past almost 2 months. As many of you guys know, if you guys are following any of our social media, or if you guys are following the community tab area part of YouTube, you'll know from updates that I've been putting up that Anaí has not been sleeping at night. She's been sleeping during the day, and she's been doing this ever since they increased her seizure meds, not like about almost 2 months ago. There's been some nights where she's been pretty good, very rarely, and then most of the time she's just up all night, and I have to be up with her. I can't, she rolls, she sits up, she moves, she's just all over the place, so she doesn't stay just laying there. So I'm up with her, trying to keep her to lay down, trying to get her to go to sleep, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's just been bad. So the past few weeks I've been getting anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night. So between 2 and I guess sometimes 5 hours of sleep. Last night I got 2 hours of sleep, so I am it's already starting to catch up to me. So I am exhausted. I am so tired. I've already talked to her neurologist. Well, I didn't talk to her neurologist. I talked to the nurse, one of the nurses in the neurology, in her neurologist's office, and I explained to them what's going on, and I think it's the seizure meds and stuff. And yes, I've tried keeping her awake during the day. It does not work. Nothing will wake her up. She is passed out. We'll take her to doctor's appointments, and she'll be passed out through the whole doctor's appointment. Today she had physical therapy. She was asleep the entire time. He was sitting her up, bouncing her on the ball, doing all these things with her, and she'd open her eyes for a second, and then she'd just pass back out again, and just be limp, just out. Nothing can keep her up. So it's not like I can try to keep her up during the day to see if she'll sleep more at night. It does not work. It will not work. I tried changing the times that I give her medicine, and that doesn't work either. I tried for about a week, giving it to her at a different time, and then the following week I tried at another time, and one of them I tried giving to her 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. Didn't work. The other one was at midnight and noon. Didn't work. This is every 12 hours. Her normal is at 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. That's her normal when I normally give her meds, and she's never had issues with it before. She has had some extra sleep on it before, but she was never up all night. Whenever they would change her meds, she would sleep all night, and then she would just nap a lot during the day. She would never be up all night. It's just so weird. I don't know why she's doing that, and it's very frustrating, very stressful. Of course it's not her fault or anything like that. We're just trying to figure out why it's happening and how to switch her back from her days and nights being mixed up. So, because she is going to start school next week, and we need to make sure she's awake during school. She cannot be sleeping during school. I'm just so stressed out about this, and I think that's probably what might be putting me into labor right now. I don't know if I'm in labor or not, because with my other two I was induced, so I never went into labor naturally, so I don't really know what to really expect, I guess you could say. But I've been having so many cramps today, more harder cramps than I have the past several weeks, because I've been having cramps almost every other day for the past several weeks. I got checked about 2 weeks ago, or last week or about 2 weeks ago, and I was between a 2 and a 3 centimeters dilated. So it's, the cramps are obviously doing something, but of course that does not mean that you're in labor or anything like that. But today it's just been like this morning my Braxton Hicks have been extra hard. Last night, as you guys know, as you guys saw, we went bowling and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So, but this morning I had to get up super early after just 2 hours of sleep last night, and take Anaí to her official evaluation. Little boy. Her official evaluation for school, which she met up with the nurse, she met up with the principal, she met up with, I think it was the principal, and she met up with like some other people from like other departments and stuff, like the health department and like other different departments and stuff. And then of course all the therapists and everything like that too. So so we went there to finish signing paperwork and stuff, and I was just so exhausted. Of course she slept through all that too. They were like talking to her and messing with her and like the part of the evaluation and stuff like that. So but she just slept through all that too. So anyway, and then I've just been back and forth driving all over the place because I've been trying to get the last minute things that she needs for school, because she most likely I thought she was going to start on Monday because that's what they told me, but she doesn't have like all the important paperwork that she needs. Like she needs which I actually went to go pick up right now. I dropped it off and then they called me. I thought I was going to be ready on Monday, but then they called me and I went to go pick it up right now. But it's like the seizure, like an emergency seizure plan or something like that they need. So in case she does have a seizure, they know what to do. It had to be filled out by her neurologist department and stuff. And of course there's another one that I need to fill out myself on what I do when she has a seizure and stuff, so that way they know exactly what to do. I also needed one for her feeding, for her GI, from her GI doctor, but I thought they gave me that paper, but when I was looking through the stack of papers that they gave me, I didn't see it in there. So I'm just gonna look for the papers of her, like after her last appointment, because on there it explains how she needs to be fed and stuff. So I'm wondering if they would just take that as like the feeding schedule thing that they need. So I'm gonna see if I could just take that on Monday. I think I don't know if they told me to come Monday or come Tuesday, but I'm just gonna go Monday, see if they'll take all the papers and stuff like that on Monday. But and I just been having so many cramps all day. What is it called? I don't know if it's the sciatic nerve. I think it's the sciatic nerve or something like that. Has been really bad last night and all day today, like to the point where like sometimes I'll be walking and it'll be fine, and then suddenly it'll be like the sharp pain, and then my leg would go out, my right leg would go out, and I would like basically almost fall over. So I don't even know if I finished updating. I've just been feeling really crampy. It's like not like I can't time them or anything, because it's not like on and off. It's like a constant, almost just a constant. There's some where it's like I feel a little bit harder than normal, but it's like I feel like it doesn't just ease up. Like it's not like I can time them. Like okay, it's coming, let me time it, and then it stops. No, it just feels like it just doesn't stop. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out tonight. Like I said, this past about 2 hours I haven't really felt too much cramps or anything like that. I just felt a little one right now, but it wasn't like how it's been like all morning. I think it's just probably because of all the running around I was doing, I guess, maybe. But yeah, so, and then my Braxton Hicks contractions have been extra hard. Like this morning they were super hard. They weren't painful, they were just like extra hard. So I'm wondering if that's another sign that I could be going into labor. So we'll see. I don't want to like end up going to the hospital and it be false labor, but I'm just gonna wait and see if I can get to the point where like I can maybe time the contractions, or the cramps, I guess you say. I don't want to call them contractions because they could be, maybe they could be, I don't know, maybe, but they're probably contractions. So anyway, that's just basically everything that has been going on with me right now. So so yeah, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna start getting everything ready just in case, because you never know, maybe tonight I can go into labor, maybe tomorrow, I don't know.
No.
So we'll see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I need to get the car seat in the car, I need to get the diaper bags, I need to get all the bags packed, like my hospital bag, Anais' bag, the baby's hospital bag, Archer's bag, Bob's bag. I need to get everything ready. I have to do laundry. I got to get the sheets on our bed cleaned. And it's just a whole list of things I just need to get done. I want to get the house cleaned and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how much I can get done right now. Hey guys, I don't even know where I left off. I've been so busy just getting things cleaned and organized and stuff like that in the house. Hi baby boy, you coming to say hi? This little boy's still awake. You gonna say hi? He's snuggling on my stomach. Every time he comes to see me, he has to snuggle and love on my stomach. Oh, the baby's moving and it hurts. It hurts. Oh. Hey. I don't remember where I left off last, but at around 4 o'clock, the cramps had eased up a little bit for a few hours. I love you. And so the cramps eased up a little bit for a few hours, and then I had to go. I was going back and forth from the hospital, and because they had called me to go pick up that paper that I went to go drop off for them to sign for her, like her seizures and stuff like that. So that way the school has it, and they'll know exactly what to do when she has seizures and stuff. And there's some other forms I actually need to fill out to that I actually need to fill out. So they have that as well. The one that I didn't have, like I think I mentioned, was the one for the feeding tube and stuff. But like I said, I think I was just gonna go find the papers that her doctor gave me, and I can see if they can just use that, because this basically has like all the orders on what I'm supposed to be doing with her feedings and stuff like that, and it's coming directly from the doctor. So, and plus I think they faxed the doctor, or they called the doctor, her GI doctor, to see see if they can get the orders and stuff like that as well. That way they just have that. So Anna is most likely not going to start school on Monday. I think she might start on Tuesday, but we'll see. So Archer for sure is going to be starting on Monday, which I'm so excited. I'm so happy. He's excited. He's very excited to start school. So, but yeah, anyway, her therapist had showed up, her physical therapist, so I had to rush home, and she did therapy, and she slept through the whole thing. She was so out of it, like so dead asleep all day long. Like she has her days and nights mixed up. She was dead asleep, and he had her sitting up, bouncing on the ball, and putting her in all these different positions and stuff like that, and she was just not even waking up, just dead asleep. So there's no way for me to keep her awake during the day. I did keep her awake because she woke up at around 7. She slept all day. She fell asleep at around like 9:30, I think, and then she woke up at 7 p.m. So that's literally like an entire night right there. So, so yeah, she woke up at 7, and then I kept her awake. She was wanting to fall asleep, so I kept her awake until about 11 o'clock. Right now it's actually midnight, so I kept her awake until about 11 o'clock, until she just couldn't stay awake anymore, and she finally just fell back asleep. So hopefully she sleeps longer than just like 3 or 4 hours. So as soon as I'm done editing this video, I'm going to be going to bed, and Archer and I are gonna get into bed and go to sleep, and hopefully we get a few hours of sleep. Well, Archer gets sleep, obviously, but I have to be up with Anai. So, but anyway, so hopefully she gives me a few hours of sleep tonight. So there's that, and I think that's basically it. I've getting a lot of questions because there's not much on our registries, but that's because Target suddenly ran out, or they sold out of all like the gender neutral stuff. So I'm like, ooh. So there's not much left, but once the baby is born, I will be adding some other stuff to it, because I know there's so many people that are asking me if they can buy stuff, and we might get a P.O. box as well. So so once the baby's born and we know the gender and stuff, I'll probably add some more stuff on there just for those few people that want to get us some stuff, which I'm so thankful for. You guys are just so, I mean, you guys don't have to, like, you really don't have to, but it's just, I just love that you guys, that you guys are doing this for us. So, anyway, oh, I'm out of breath. I don't even know if I'm making any sense with all this. I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night for the past several weeks because of Anai. But, anyway, so let me just finish editing this vlog. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't know if I mentioned it right now, but right now, ever since I got home from HEB, I haven't been having cramps anymore, so I've been doing pretty good. Careful, please don't shake the table. So, I'll just make faces behind me. So anyway, yeah, I haven't been having any cramps, so I think it's just because me just sitting down, just resting and stuff, so they kind of eased up a little bit. So I'm pretty sure it's just me dilating and stuff, so I kind of want to... Good boy. So we'll see what happens. My next appointment is it's on Thursday, so, and tomorrow is Saturday, today's Friday, so in about a week, I guess you could say, my next doctor's appointment. So we're picking a girl's name today, and I think I will take off, let's see, this one up here. Alina. I think that's how you pronounce it. Alina? Alena? Alina? So yes, if this baby's a girl, this will not be her name. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.